day? Here all day?
For a few, and Sophie's got one at 4 o'clock down in Norfolk, so. Wouldn't trade it for the world, Coach. Well, you had to come in, babe. I was just starting the stream. I just wanted to check something. I wish I can get this to pre-populate. I don't know how you do that.
What's that?
I wish I can get this to pre-populate because when I don't touch it for a little bit,
should be a way to
it's a lot.
save your login on the computer.
I'm not gonna do it now.
No, definitely should do that.
This is what the Bulldogs, right? Bulldogs. Boom. There we go. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3. If you're gonna test 3, you know what you do. You test 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4 test. Test is the best. Test it out. All right, thank you. Test is the best. Test it out. All right, thank you. Oh, one. Yeah, go ahead. The mic's on.
Oh. Well, boiled eggs. Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe I'll.
Wow.
Oh, all right. I'm like, what? Can't hear me?
I don't do that. There's something wrong.
No, I did it.
Still makes a difference.
I'm what Jesse said anyway. Too. He said that timing makes more of an impact than what it is. He said. You're not going anywhere.
I'm trying to. Oh. Get in the car, like, I don't understand pushing the button. Oh, dang it. Where did you park?
Illegally right there.
Right behind me? Not by the pipe.
Well, how close?
Close to where I park.
Can you go look?
Can I have the keys?
Don't. If it's not, just tell me. I'll go get it from my dog.
I'm not going to go look and then come all the way back and tell you to move it.
So bad.
Not going to recover last time. No. I'll just hold on.
Huh?
I'll just hold on to the keys anyway. I got to take my bag out of my car.
Okay.
It's fine. It's only
Oh, good.
it's fine.
Where's my computer? Okay, good.
All right, they're coming out. Don't worry about it. There's the officials. He makes a left turn. No, my. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. All right, we are about ready to get underway here as the Seahawks take to the ice. A late start for the Seahawks organization today as the Norwich Hockey Club just finished off their morning game against the New Jersey Rockets. Norwich winning it 4-2. So the Seahawks looking to continue their winning ways as we've got a Pee-wee battle about ready to take place as the Seahawks are playing host to the Yale Junior Bulldogs as Yale making their way by the concession stand, looking at the pretzels and peanuts, and emerging from the locker room now as we're about ready to get underway. This is the Pee-wee division, so they play 14-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. If you are shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be no sudden death or sudden life overtime. You get a point. You get what you get. You go home and you don't get upset. And checking is not allowed in the Pee-wee division, much to the chagrin of the broadcast. All right, the Seahawks in their home white uniforms with the blue shoulders, yellow trim, Seahawk logo across the chest. Black shorts, white socks with blue and yellow trim, and getting the start in between the pipes for the Seahawks is number 6 in your scorecard, Calvin Rossman. Rossman, he likes to play every game, every day. He logs a lot of minutes. He's an Iron Man in there, a real good goaltender. Really does a nice job controlling the rebounds, and he's got the big, bright blue neck guard, which I like. It really stands out. I like the way it looks. And Yale now has emerged from the locker room, getting ready to go here. Yale wearing their dark blue sweaters with the white trim. Yale across the chest, Y-A-L-E. E is silent. And they're getting ready to go. Looks like the goaltender is going to be number, is that 95? I believe it is. Graham Bobby getting the start in between the pipes. That's number 95. I believe in your scorecard. It's hard to see. Yes, it is number 95. So Yale in the blue sweaters with the blue shorts, blue socks with white trim. Big Yale Y on the shoulders. And the numbers on the front, back, and sides of the jersey. So I'd like to thank the Yale program for having numbers everywhere. That's very conducive for the broadcast. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The boys and girls are finishing up their warm-ups. This game is brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. Ladies and gentlemen, you know how the broadcaster and the camera lady love Captain Scott's, the greatest seafood anywhere in New England, anywhere in the world. It's right there at the marina at Shores Cove in New London. Such a great time. Every time we go to Captain Scott's, they've got the lobster rolls, the shrimp. They got the fresh seafood market up in the front, ladies and gentlemen, and they are at the Captain Scott's Lobster Dock food truck, and they are booking up already for next season. So stop by Captain Scott's, get yourself a lobster roll, perhaps some fresh fish to bring home. Tell Sue and Brendan that Scotty and Michelle sent you. Enjoy the evening. They got the big gazebo in the back. They have the bands playing there on the weekends. It's just such a beautiful place to go down by the water. We love Captain Scott's, and we thank them so much for their support. So the game presented by our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. All right, the boys and girls are finishing up their warm-ups. We're going to be getting underway here in about a minute or so's time, so still time for you at home to perhaps slice up a couple of more slices of cheese, get the apple ready to go, pour that sarsaparilla high and deep, and get ready from some Seahawks hockey here on the Solu Broadcasting Network as they're taking on the Yale Junior Bulldogs. And ladies and gentlemen, you see, scrolling at the bottom of your screen there, you see One Hockey is coming to Connecticut. The One Hockey tournaments. If you haven't been to a One Hockey tournament, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, they are by far the greatest tournaments in the world. They got the music blasting everywhere. It's like you walked into a party when you go to a One Hockey tournament. You know you're at a One Hockey tournament the minute you pull up. Banners everywhere. They got mascots running around, giveaways for the kids and the younger brothers and sisters. And if you win the championship, not only do you get a banner, not only do you get a medal to take home, you get to skate around the ice with the One Hockey Cup with We Are the Champions blaring. They got the non-alcoholic champagne out there for the kids. It's all about the kids. There is nothing, I'm telling you. You go to a One Hockey tournament and then you go to other hockey tournaments because we're all hockey parents, right? We've been to tournaments everywhere, all different kinds of tournaments. But once you go to a One Hockey tournament, it spoils every other tournament after that. You just go to a tournament and be like, oh, wow, this is it. This is kind of, as the kids would say, mid. But One Hockey tournament is, as the kids would say, straight fire. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, go to onehockey.com, register your team now. They're coming to Danbury in November, the weekend of November 10th through the 12th, Veterans Day weekend. So register your team now. Give Sebastian a call at onehockey.com. Look him up and write to him. Tell him that Scotty and Michelle sent you from Solu Broadcasting and hook you up, take care of you, and give you a nice discount for your team. So go to onehockey.com. They're coming to Connecticut, Danbury, in November. All right, we're about ready to go. Looks like number 34 getting to start on right wing. It's Oliver Tierney, 66 at center, Dylan Allen. And on left wing, number 23, that's Dylan Donnarumma. Defense, number 24, Henry Roost. And number 3, Jeffrey Matis. All right. Pagano getting the start at center ice. Brewer on left wing. Tracy on defense. With Declan Dempsey. And on the right wing, we'll let you know as soon as we know. In between the pipes, number 6, Calvin Rossman. The ref drops the puck. And we're underway. Pagano quickly on it. Pagano down the right wing. He dumps it in. Owen Pagano, number 66, giving chases Brewer. Brewer, that's Gabriel Brewer, number 89. Tracy digging and mucking to keep the puck in. On it there is Tierney. Tierney trying to jostle it forward. A bouncing puck. Brewer lost the handle on it. Knocked down there by Roost. Roost couldn't come away with it. Back the other way now, Brewer. Brewer lost the handle. Knocked down by Roost on the back check. Roost putting the brakes on. Roost got the big Y across the top of the helmet, too. A lot of Ys out there. I like it. Picking up the puck now quickly is Kelly Tracy. Tracy trying to get it up for Brewer. Brewer looking to break it out. Kept in at the blue line there by Dylan Donnarumma. Bodies go flying as Harrell came sliding by. Bouncing puck dangerously there. Gotten out of harm's way by Dempsey as it's sent away to center and knocked down by Donnarumma. Donnarumma slides it over. Tierney has its pocket picked and pushed forward. Back the other way now. Here's Pagano. Pagano's got Brewer. Pagano lets the shot go off the post. He scores! Nolan Pagano buries the biscuit for the Seahawks. And they jump out to an early 1-0 lead. A real nice wrist shot there by Pagano as he buries the biscuit. So 1-0 is your score with just under 14 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. Up ahead now. Down the left wing is Glance. Glance wearing number 8. That's sent in by Seahawks. Seahawks sends it hard around. Ferry on it in the corner. Noah Ferry, number 77. With the yellow helmet. I can always tell it's him. I love the yellow helmets. I think we should wear yellow helmets. No, that's just me, but I like yellow. Here comes the aforementioned Ferry. Ferry with the toe drag. Lost the handle on it. As it bounces around, following it up is Ferry. Trying to get it down low. Couldn't do so, and back the other way now comes Yale through the neutral zone, leaving it. Down the left wing they go. Chasing it there is Werner. He lost the handle on it. Ferry chips it ahead. On it now, Michael Barrett. Barrett picking up the puck with speed. Barrett rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Look at Glance over to meet him. Oh, you got to like that. Jackson Glance going where the puck is going to be, not where the puck is or the puck was. He's playing chess out there as number 8. 3, 4, 5 moves ahead at all times, Bobby Fischer style. I think it was knocked down with a high stick, the ref is ruling, so it's going to come deep in the Seahawks zone. 13:03 left to go here. In the opening stanza, Pagano with the goal thus far. 1-0 is your score. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. And thank you so much for joining us. 9 games on the docket in total today. Got a bantam battle coming up next here on the Solu. And that's Kelly trying to keep the puck in, but Orlando got it out. The center, sent back in. So under 13 minutes left to go. So Noah Ferry, he's not out there now, so we'll get back to him when we get a chance. We see Karen, number 56, wants to give a big shout out to his cousins tuning in from the great city of Buffalo, New York. The Bills have righted the ship. Looking like the Bills of old. The Bills of recent, I should say. After that tough opening Monday night loss to the Jets. The Jets look like the Jets and the Bills look like the Bills ever since that second half. Back the other way now. Jets taking on Kansas City on Sunday night. That is not going to end well for the New York Jets organization. Building's going to be 3/4 empty by the end of the third quarter, and most of it's going to be people with red jerseys on. Wheeling and dealing, trying to get the shot down low. Couldn't do so. Back to the blue line. Pilney lets the shot go. It hit a body on the way down. Pilney finding it. He sends it down low, and Yale on it there quickly. On it now, Berglamine. He lost the handle on it. Got it out in front dangerously. Bounces around, turning, wheeling, letting the shot go was Orlando. There's Karen now. Karen trying to get it down low. Spidey on it there, wearing number 56, of course. With the great Darryl Talley on that Bills AFC Dynasty team. He sent that. New England used to have to play them twice a year. It was just a debacle every time. Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas. To name just a few. Bruce Smith, Darryl Talley. Oh, that team is stacked. Glad they're not around anymore. The Bills are good again, though. The Patriots are trying to get the puck out in front. Pouncing on it there was Rossman, and there'll be no further play. And look at the Seahawks coming over, saying, all right, that's it. You had a chance at the goaltender. Now you got to go. 11:20 left to go here. In the opening stanza, 1-0 is the score. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. And that's won by Pagano. Pagano's got the goal thus far. Coming away with it is Harrell. Harrell, number 91. Chips it up ahead now for Brewer. Here's Brewer. Brewer wheeling and dealing. Nice soft pass. Walking and pulling the trigger was Pagano. Oh, gorgeous feed there by Brewer on the backhand. Now you see Brewer on his horse getting back. That's what you like to see. Number 89 flashing by on your screen. Came all the way back to break it up. And now goes barreling into everyone. You got to like the effort there by Gabriel Brewer. As it's sent all the way down. Now they're giving chase back at the other end. Pagano trying to get to it before it gets to the goal line. No icing. No icing's waved off. The ref says play on. Good call by the official there. Let the boys and girls play ice, eh? Less whistles the better. More hockey the better. Sent ahead, knocked down by Tracy. Tracy giving chase. Tracy, the Irish dancer. Placed first in the New England Regional 2 years ago. Sends it out. So got good footwork, which is important in a defense lady. Digging and mucking along the boards now. Yale trying to chip it up ahead. On it there is number 66. That's Dylan Allen. A couple of Bulldogs over to help out as Not Yes comes away with it. Yes goes cross ice. Smart play there. Nobody there. Just dump it in. He was over the red line, so no icing. 10 minutes to go now in the opening stanza. 1-0. The Seahawks leading it. That's sent all the way down. We'll see if that's going to go for icing. The ref's got his arm in the air, so icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. High harm come go up. Play stop, and then it start up all over again. So under 10 minutes left to go now in the opening stanza. 1-0, the Seahawks leading it. The goal by Pagano in the first shift. Who's leading in now is Allen to take it. Allen's got Seahawks on the right wing. Right behind him is Barrett. And the Seahawks win the draw and come away with it. Barrett kept it in, though. Lance tried to move it along. Here's Dempsey now behind his own net. Dempsey quickly up for Ferry. Chipped ahead. Ferry chips it ahead, and a foot race ensues now. Down the right wing they go. Getting to it, but on the backhand there. He's the Yale defenseman. I believe that was Forrest. Chipped ahead now. Down the left wing. Wheeling and dealing. Trying to cut in with it. Finding the puck. Looking for it. Still finding it. Lost his footing there, letting the shot go, following it up, they score! The Bulldogs get to the loose puck and bury the biscuit there. They tie the affair. That was Aiden Zymot. Got to the puck and buried it for Yale. Yale gets the tying goal there, number 99 in your scorecard. Now, if you're going to wear 99, you better bury the biscuit. That's exactly what Zymot did there. So 9:21 left to go. No, there's 99 now. Oh, that was not Zymot. So was that?
Morning.
Okay. Forrest, maybe. I'm letting the shot go. Maybe it was Forrest 98. There's 99 now, so we'll figure it out. I apologize. Whoever scored the goal with the wrong call there. As bodies collide, Karen coming over. And as are a couple of other Seahawks. Couldn't keep it in. Yale at the blue line there. Werner getting his groove on. It's so important to have music in between the whistles. Face-off won by Orlando. That's knocked down and sent back in by Kelly. Behind the net it goes now for Dempsey. Dempsey picks it up behind the net, moves it along. Dempsey along the boards. And the bouncing puck and sent ahead. One sliding all the way down. Going to get it. First on it there is Kelly. Kelly hounded there by Karen. Up the boards it goes. Pilney pinching in. Got a piece of it, but away comes Yale now. Through the neutral zone they come Werner. Werner stepping to the outside. He lets the shot go. Rossman got a chunk of it as it went by. Zymot on it behind the net. On around it goes. Back to the blue line. Good use of the blue line there by Yale. They let the shot go. That hit a body out high and ends up at center ice. On the forecheck there was Orlando. Yale quickly going back on the offensive. Back the other way now. Here comes Dempsey. Dempsey chipping it up to himself. Dempsey almost got back to it there. And it's knocked down and sent in by Kelly. Moving chases Orlando. Icing is the call as Camp arrived. So 7:59 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-1 is your score between the Bulldogs and the Seahawks. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. With just under 8 minutes to go here, and a tied affair in the opening stanza between the Yale Bulldogs and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Winding, shooting was Brewer. Tierney's got it on his stick now. Tierney on it. Tierney. Inside step Harrell. That one ends up in front. Here comes Tierney now. Back the other way. Oliver Tierney down the left wing with speed. Tierney hounded by Brewer. Tierney gets over the red line. Fires the shot in on Rossman. I didn't hear a whistle. Rossman was getting back up, and there was no whistle yet. I think he was thinking a whistle was coming. Then the ref blew the whistle. Calvin made the save there. See, Gabriel Brewer out there has been playing hockey for 9 years. Started playing when he was in pre-K. I was going to say, these guys are 12 and under, so he's been playing for a while. Majority of his life. About 75% of his life. And you can see it in his back check. There's Pagano. Pagano throws a little forearm shiver there. Matthias came over to get a piece of him. That's knocked down. There's Pagano on the back check. Roosts. Pagano again throwing some forearm shivers. Back the other way now quickly. Stepping to the outside is Harrell. Harrell at the dot. Harrell pulls the trigger. Big stop there. Nice save by the netminder. Hook bounces around there. Good stop there by... It's Bobby. And trying to keep the puck in now is Halko. Halko along the blue line. Helped out by Pagano as Brewer comes over. Pagano digging. Pagano trying to send it ahead. That's knocked down by Brewer. Brewer with a nice move. Brewer wheeling and dealing. Sauces it across. Harrell has it roll off his stick. Boy, Brewer can really dish on the backhand. There's two nice passes there by Gabriel. Cleared but not out. Now it rolls out to center as Camp tracks it down. Andrew Camp, number 2. On the forehand across to his defensive partner. That's good work there by the Seahawks. That's good puck movement. It's an icing, but that's okay. Love to see the D go to his other defenseman there and then move it up to the wing. Was it icing? Sure. But still the right play. That's what matters. So a face-off deep in the Seahawks zone with 6.5 minutes left to play here. And face-off deep in the zone. Noah Ferry out there with the yellow helmet. Number 77 in your scorecard. He loves fishing, Pokemon, soccer, cross-country, and history. A well-rounded young man there. Run, can fish, I'll tell you what happened yesterday. Chipped ahead now. Here's Hollis, number 42. Hollis down the left wing. Hollis looked to put the brakes on. Laying the lumber into him there. The ref's got his arm in the air. The other official in the corner is like, I didn't see anything wrong with it. The older official, like, you're not supposed to do that. And the younger official, who shall remain nameless, may wear number 24 in yellow later today. I don't know. There's a chance. He was like, play on. All right, so a penalty there. 2 minutes to basta. Or checking, which is illegal here at Bushwood. Illegal in the Pee Wee division. So the face-off deep in the Yale zone. So to the power play go the Seahawks. Glance sends it down low as Hollis gives chase. Power plays are only for 90 seconds. I was trying to chip it along there with Seahawks. Seahawks got it up and out. Dempsey awaits. Dempsey lost the handle on it. He sends it back up. And back the other way now comes Barrett. Sent in by Seahawks. That goes into the corner. Dempsey tracks it down there. Dempsey on it. Dempsey behind the net. Dempsey forced out the other way. Dempsey now with speed through the neutral zone. Dempsey over the red line. Dempsey stepping to the outside. Dempsey with room. Dempsey pulls the trigger off the side of the net. Declan looked to go end to end there. Almost completed the play. Back behind the net it goes. Today is like a dream day for the Dempsey family. All three of their boys playing back-to-back-to-back games here in Norwich. You got three kids in hockey, high school, and youth hockey. You don't get 3 games in a row in the same arena, so congratulations to Stacy and Brian on their achievement today. Here comes Ferry now. Ferry down the right wing. Beautiful cross-ice pass. Good rink vision as Glance retrieves it. Glance back for Ferry. That one's taken away. And back the other way comes Seahawks. Oh, no. Yep, that is Seahawks. Seahawks cutting inside. Seahawks lets the shot go. Got a lot on it. Rossman covers up. Is crashing into Cooker there was Dylan Allen. 4:49 left to go here in the opening stanza. 12 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Seahawks. Score tied at 1. Number 86 out there. Chase Pilney likes to put ketchup on everything, including his quesadillas and garlic bread. Yeah, he definitely put ketchup on garlic bread and quesadillas. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Letting the shot go off the side of it. I have a rule, ladies and gentlemen. If it has cheese, it can have ketchup. Tripped up in the corner, so penalty coming up here. Once again, the older official calls it. The younger official with his hands still in his pockets. Harnessing his inner Andy Van Helleman. I'll tell you. The younger official and I used to left with Johnny all the time when he was younger than Gehrig. And I used to tell Johnny all the time, unless the guy is, egregiously run into or scoring chances taken away, your job's to call offsides. All right, face off deep now. In the Yale zone, won by the Seahawks. As they report back to the power play once again. Back-to-back power plays here. In the sin bin, there's number 97. That's Werner. 2 minutes for tripping. Pilney looking to put ketchup on the puck. Lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Here comes Tierney. Tierney down the right wing. Look at the back-checking effort. As everybody appears in white there from Karen. Got back in the picture real quickly. As did Hollis, I believe. Was with him. Into the corner it goes now. Seahawks on it there. Up along, but Kelly keeps it in. Kelly let the shot go. That's wide of the goaltender. A minute left to go in the man advantage as Camp looks to move it around. Bodies collide there as it's taken away by Tierney. Got it down low. Back for Tierney. He pulls the trigger. Rossman to save the rebound. Rossman gobbles that up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. And there'll be no further play. Nice opportunity there for Yale. Oliver Tierney caused the turnover and got the shot away. 3:38 left to go here as Rossman getting a couple of taps on the head there by his team. Good support there for the goaltender. Brewers out there now. Looks like Tracy. Taking the face-off was Pagano. Pagano won the draw. Got it to Harrell. Trying to get the puck out. Harrell lost the handle on it, but now Pagano finds it. Here's Pagano now. Pagano up ahead. Goes through the legs there of Brewer. Chip back out to center. 20 seconds left to go on the power play. Good weak side pass there by Tracy and a nice short pass up for Pagano. Pagano lets the shot go. Got a lot on that. I'll tell you, this Seahawks team has certainly been looking on their puck movement. You can see they're passing really crisp here today. Pagano lets the shot go deflected down in front. They're going weak side. They're breaking it out. They're really moving the puck amongst one another. No one can skate as fast as the puck, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a good passing team, you can break through on any good team, any good defensive team. You got to be able to move the puck. Here comes Yale now. Speaking of moving the puck, trying to get it out. Tracy knocked it down and kept it in. Play there by Tracy at the blue line. On it in the corner now is Donnarumma. Donnarumma sends it hard around. Waiting on it there is Roos. Roos lost the handle on it. Brewer puts the brakes on, hounded there by Zymont. Brewer tried to get it up and in. He did. Brewer doing battle. He ends up back at center ice on the stick of Kelly Tracy. Tracy, again, we see the weak side pass, and the man waiting for it there is Harrell. Clearly, they've been working on that at practice this week. You don't find that in the ADM drills now, do you? Pagano coming over. Tracy got a chunk of her man going by. Play allowed to continue as Brewer chips it ahead for Pagano. Pagano over the blue line. Pagano pulls the trigger right in the big Y of the netminder, Bobby. He gets a nice round of applause. I tell you, these Bulldogs, they travel well. We got a lot of Bulldog fans, and they're focused. So under 2 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-1 is your score. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. This is game number 2 of the docket on the day. 2 of a lot. I think we got 9 today all told. Sent out to center and waiting for it there. All the Seahawks. Go high off the glass. An advantageous hop. Right on the stick now. Hollis serpentining. Hollis run into there. As Allen got back to get a chunk of them. That one went right off the metal stanchion, right on the stick of Hollis. Pilney planned that. That's called home ice advantage, knowing your environment. Nice job there by Chase Pilney. He'll tell you later on, I did that on purpose. I was practicing that all week. And I tell you what, I agree with him. That sort of thing doesn't happen randomly or by accident. Back the other way now, Dempsey. Dempsey stepping to the outside. Dempsey with the big long strides. Dempsey cutting back to the inside, walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed as Dempsey went over the crossbar. Oh, what a rush there by Declan. Pilney keeping it in, chopping it ahead, rolling to the goaltender. Ferry knocking on the door, dislodges it, tries to get it back in front as Hollis and Glantz arrive. Cleared but not out. 50 seconds left to go. Dempsey lets the shot go. That just missed. Tracking it down is Glantz. Glantz on it there. Ellie blew out a tire. He's back up. Pilney pinching. Nice job there by Pilney to keep it in. Ferry giving chase in the corner. Hollis over to help out. He moves it along. Sends it hard along, and on it there is Yale. Trying to break the puck out along the boards. Meeting him there was Dempsey. Dempsey stopped the puck and the man. I always tell the defenseman, either get the puck or get the man, get one or the other. Dempsey's like, well, can I get both? Is both an option? Can I choose C? Got the puck and the man. That pleases the broadcaster. All right, face off at center ice. Well, if you can get both, why not? I always tell Sophie, get the puck or get the guy, or get the girl. Don't get neither. Declan said, all right, fantastic. I'll take C. He brought his number 2 pencil. He made his mark full and dark. All right, on it now is Camp. Camp rounding the net like Bobby Orr with 10 seconds to go. The Seahawks are really breaking it out beautifully today. I really love what I'm seeing here. Moved ahead by Karen on cue. It's knocked down by Yale. Kept in at the blue line, but that's going to do it. As the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, the opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 1, the Bulldogs 1 and the Seahawks 1. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes with the start of the second period.
Yeah, just said he did 5 miles already this morning.
Oh.
No, mine. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza brought to us by our friends at Paul Johnson Builder and General Contractors. Paul Johnson Building and General Contractors has been in business for over 30 years, ladies and gentlemen. That's 30. They work on references and word of mouth. If you're looking for a brand new home or interior, exterior, windows, doors, bathrooms, kitchens, anything. If you're looking to put a man cave in the basement, or perhaps a she shed, as they're calling them nowadays, which is really hard to say. So watch the Seahawks on. Give Paul a call at Paul Johnson Building and General Contractors, ladies and gentlemen. They do fantastic work at 203-481-8579. Or you can reach out to me and I'll get you Paul's number. It's a good friend of ours. Just tremendous work. Man, 30 years and just working only on referrals. And he's busy as can be. Deservedly so, because he does great work. He's an honest guy and does it at a good price. Here comes Yale now. Sent flying there. No call. Play allowed to continue. Zymot was tripped up on the way in. I thought for sure a call was coming there, but none forth came. Well, he's down. A little bit shooken up on the play. 14-19 left to go here in the second period. Just nicely underway. Hopefully the young lad is all right. He took a tough spill. He's trying to navigate the waters there. Got tripped up. Coach over talking to him now in the corner. Looks like he's... There he goes. Getting up to his knees now. Back up. He did take a tough spill, though. Back to his feet, shaking things off. And Zymiot. All right, so hopefully he won't miss a shift. I don't think he will. So no call from the officials. As the officials are getting together to talk things over here. All right, so face-off is outside the zone because the whistle was blown because of the Yale causing the whistle to be blown. So they lose having the face-off down deep. As leading in to take it now is Allen. Allen against. Let's see. I think it's Pagano. There we go. A couple of Mario Lemieux getting together there. 66 versus 66 as Allen lays the lumber into him. Sent all the way down. Tierney on it now at the side of the net. Tierney moves it along. Harrell pinching. Up for Pagano. Pagano trying to turn on it. Back to the blue line it goes now. There's Tracy. Tracy lets the shot go. That's knocked down. And away come the Bulldogs now. Lost the handle on it. On it there is Pagano. Pagano let the shot go off the side of the net. Pagano giving chase. Pagano in the corner with 13:40 left to go. Coming out with it. Got it back out in front. Tierney comes away with it. Here comes Tierney now. Back the other way. Wheeling and dealing. Down the left wing he goes. Tierney over the blue line. Lets a laser beam go. Steered aside there by Rossman. And he's got that hard, heavy shot. Knocked down Allen. Allen lost the handle on it. And away come the Seahawks now. Back the other way, Brewer. Brewer over the blue line. Brewer poke checked away there. The long pterodactyling reach of Oliver Tierney broke up the play. And back the other way now. Here comes Matis. Matis stepping to the outside. He's got Allen getting to the cooker. Tried to cut back inside. Tracy wouldn't have it. Took away the real estate, then took away the puck. Pagano trying to go cross ice. That went off a Yale body, and out to center it goes. Dempsey giving chase. Dempsey getting to it. Dempsey with the step. Dempsey walking in, lost the handle on it, got the backhand away. And the netminder, Bobby, had a pour at it. Dempsey retreats back to the blue line. His Ferry now lets the shot go. Waffled aside. And Tracy kept it in. Tracy sending the puck down low. Into the corner it goes now. Brewer. Now you got to like the forechecking of Brewer here today, ladies and gentlemen, all year long. He's aggressive in those corners. He goes in strong. He makes a beeline for the puck, and he arrives in ill humor. Winning the puck again is Brewer. Left it for Hollis. Hollis, a quintessential power forward, ladies and gentlemen, number 42 in your scorecard. He can really shoot it. He's a north and south type of player. It's sent all the way down. Looks like it might go for icing. The ref waves it off as the puck fluttered at the goal line. Dempsey, hounded there by Seahawks. It's kept in by Zymot. Good to see Zymot back out there, shaking off the hard hit. And here's Hollis now, back the other way. He's got a man down the left wing. That's Glantz. Hollis letting the shot go. Goes off the boards in the corner with 12 minutes to go. Here's Hollis again, finding it. Hollis falling away, lets the shot go. Saved by Bobby. The rebound bounces loose. Glantz quick on it. As Yale trying to get it out. Ferry read that like a fine piece of literature, knocking it down. Cleared and kept in as Tracy reaches for it there, jousting like she was fencing. Kept the puck in. Ferry turning, wheeling. Got it back for Dempsey now. Dempsey pulls the trigger. Oh, that just missed on the waffle side. Tracy tracks it down. Trying to get it down low. And a man at the back door was Glantz, just quietly waiting. Glantz quickly turned. You gotta love the puck movement here by the Seahawks today, boy, I'll tell you. They were not moving the puck this well a week ago, I'm not going to lie. Or the last time I saw them. I think I saw them last week. I can't remember, to be honest with you. It was last week or 2 weeks ago. Pretty sure it was last week. I see a lot of hockey. A lot of hockey goes in front of these eyes. The camera lady and the broadcaster. A lot of names, a lot of numbers, a lot of information. And if you're a fan of the program or if you're friends of the family, then you know. Sometimes up above the ears or in between the ears, things get garbled up from time to time. You know, these things happen. We hit Control Alt Delete and everything's okay. Unplug it, put it back in. Sent in by the Seahawks offsides is the call. As it came back out to center. 11 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network, presented by our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock. Every time I say that, I get hungrier and hungrier as the day goes. We love Captain Scott's. We went there. The camera lady took the broadcaster when we were dating. 19 years of marriage later. A couple of kids, a couple of cats, a couple of dogs throughout the years. We're still going to Captain Scott's together, so how about that? Sent in, offsides is the call. 10:43 left to go. Here in the second stanza, a couple of whistles here, a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. As the face-off going to come on the Seahawks side of the red line. Leaning in to take it is Allen. Allen against Pagano. Once again, we see Lemieux versus Lemieux. And this time it's won by Lemieux in the home jersey. He pushes it ahead. Pagano along the boards, lost the handle on it. Now they retreat at their own blue line due to Seahawks. That's sent in, but I think it's going to go for icing. As you see the official's arm in the air. Icing is the call. So another whistle. With 10.5 minutes left to go, ladies and gentlemen. So we were talking about number 42, Liam Hollis, the power forward. His favorite food is ramen. Loves traveling to the islands. Favorite shot is the slap shot. I'd like to shout out his dad, who's working and watching from California. That's a long way away. Well, it's early over there. He gets up early to watch the games. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's camp now. Lost the handle on it. Don Roma kept it in, but I think it's offside, so. Well, it's taking about 5 minutes to play, 45 seconds. I feel like we're stuck in traffic on the LIE here. Trying to go from Huntington to Deer Park at 5 o'clock on a Friday night. 2 exits can take you 2 hours. A lot of whistles here. Ruiz sent it up ahead. Let's knock down as Pilney gave a little forearm shiver there to Zymot as he went by. Things getting a little chippy out there, and offsides is the call. With 10:02 left to go. This sequence right here, ladies and gentlemen, is precisely why USA Hockey needs to reinstate delayed offsides. It's just not fair to the kids to have this many whistles in the game. Sorry. Poke checked away there from Tierney. And away comes Brewer with Harrell. Harrell walking in. Harrell all alone. Harrell caught from behind as Tierney got on his horse to break it up. Ends up back out in front. They jab at it, still loose. On the backhand, they score! Nolan Pagano would not be denied as he got to the rebound. Buries the biscuit there for the Seahawks as they got the puck in on a 2-on-0. And it came back in front, and Pagano got to it. His second goal of the morning with 9 minutes and 42 seconds left to go. Pagano on the board once again, makes it 2-1. As he went to the cooker, found the rebound. Yale couldn't cover it. After the 2-on-0 was broken up by Tierney on the back check. And sent in now. On it there is Burlingame. Burlingame lost the handle on it. Ferry gets the shot away. Hollis behind the net, trying to get it out in front. Can't do so. Lance gives chase in the corner. Look at Ferry headed over to where he thought the puck was going to be. That's hockey IQ right there, ladies and gentlemen. Love to see it. You want to go where the puck is going, not where the puck is or where the puck was, as the great Michael Scott once said. Covered up by the goaltender Rossman, and there'll be no further play. 9:09 left to go here. And in the second stanza, this off right outside of Rossman's glove side. Sent down low. Hollis got a piece of it. On it now is Ferry. Ferry chips it up to himself. Ferry with a 2-on-1. He's got Glance with him. Ferry over the blue line to the outside. Ferry on the backhand. Left it there softly, but it was broken up nicely by the defenseman and sent back out to center. It was a nice play there by Barrett. It was Barrett. Perhaps it was Burlingame. Yes, broke it up nicely. Yes, it was. Burlingame broke it up. I apologize. Bouncing puck now at center ice. It's knocked down by Hollis. Away comes back the other way now, Forrest. Forrest stepping to the outside. Forrest protecting the puck. Forrest putting the brakes on. Tried to hit the trailer. Ferry collided there with Allen. That was an accidental collision. Both players slow to get up. Both players looking like Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed in the 15th round of Rocky II, getting back to their feet slowly. Both shake it off, and both are fine. And looking for Mr. T. Along the boards now. Everybody on Yale's offsides. That would be too many men on the ice, but before it touched him, it was a whistle because they were offside, so it can't be too many men. Because it's an automatic whistle as soon as it touches that goal line, as soon as it touches that blue line. So it can't be too many men because they didn't touch it. So how about that? Good job by the officials to notice that little quagmire there in the rules. I don't know if that's a quagmire, but giggity. All right, 8:10 left to go. He's leaning in is Orlando to take the face-off. Orlando. Out there, I believe that's Warren out there. Along the board, sending it in. It is Warren. And giving chase, no icing. On it first there is Barrett. Barrett in the corner trying to get it out. Seahawks pinch at the blue line. Nice job by Pilney to keep it in, but Yale gets it out to center. The Bulldogs do. As they're on it there, trying to chip it up ahead. Bouncing puck. And away come the Bulldogs now. Down the right wing. Back checking effort there by Warren. Takes his man out. As Sizemore down again. What young lad is taking a beating today? Looks like a prize fighter coming out for the 15th round, and the doctor should have stopped it rounds ago. He'll keep coming. I think it's going to be a penalty here against the Seahawks. I think it's going to go to Warren. Yes, it is. Warren headed to the sin bin, number 19 in your scorecard. 2 minutes for tripping, I'm thinking, perhaps. Perhaps a roughing. Tripping is the call. All right. Good job there. There it is. The camera lady knew, though. All right, so tripping is the call. The Seahawks shorthanded now with 7 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the second period. A power play for Yale looking to get the equalizer. Behind the net now, Zymot. Zymot trying to get it back in front, hounded by Dempsey. Over to help out. There's Harrell. Dempsey now with it. Dempsey couldn't get the puck out. Kept in at the blue line by Basta. Dempsey on the stick. Softly sends it up ahead. Doesn't want to ice it because if you're shorthanded, you ice the puck. It's still icing. So Dempsey sends it softly out to center where Yale recovers. They send it back in, but they were not over the red line. Dempsey ruled icing is the call there. Oh, Dempsey did a nice job purposely not touching the puck. He could have got to it, and he just went the other way and acted like I couldn't get to it. Look at Declan right there. He knows he sold the officials on that one. Look, he won't even look at anybody. That was a brilliant play there by Dempsey as he caught up to the puck and then didn't touch it. And then he gave the puck an escort across the goal line. And the ref put his arm in the air and bought what Dempsey was selling. Dempsey's like, well, not my fault he called icing. He's right. You can get away with it. It's smart. It's not cheating. It's just trying harder than the other guy. The great Bill Belichick often said. Up ahead now, Harrell. Chipped ahead now. Here's Pagano. Pagano down the left wing. Pagano trying to sidestep the check. Couldn't do so. Pilney did a nice job to keep it in with 6.5 minutes left to go here. 30 seconds on the power play for Yale. Seahawks leading it 2-1. Here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, that one rolls out the center dangerously there. It bounces around, knocked away there by Harrell. Tripped in and giving chase now is Michael Barrett. Harry quickly up the boards. Pagano kept it in, but it ends up at center ice. As Pilney sending it back in. I thought they got back on sides. The ref agrees with the broadcaster. And out of the box comes Warren, so the Seahawks now have killed off the penalty and back to 5-on-5 hockey. As Harrell lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Here comes Matthews. Matthews with the toe drag, hounded from behind by Pagano. Bouncing puck, Allen on it quickly. That's kept in at the blue line, knocked away by Harrell, and here comes Pagano now, down the right wing. Hollis. Hollis protecting the puck. Hollis over the blue line to the outside, lets the wrist shot go. Got a lot on that one. It just missed on the wide side waffle. 5.5 to go, Ferry. Knocked it down, he lets the wrist shot go, doesn't get to the goaltender as it ends up behind the net, Yale. Quickly on it there, the Bulldogs trying to get it out. Ferry does a real nice job going where that puck's going to be. Very anticipatory type of player. Letting the shot go. I don't bet anybody it doesn't do nuts. He's a chess player. Kept in by Camp. Sending it down low. I think everybody should be mandated in high school. You should have to take at least a year of chess. Helps you with thinking. Along the boards now. Ferry. Lost the handle on it. Sent it behind the net. On it there is Yale trying to get the puck out. Glance. Anticipated where that was going to go. I don't like the instincts the Seahawks are showing here today. Back the other way now. Here come the Bulldogs. Nice puck handling skill out of their own zone. Stepping to the outside. Walking with it. Letting the shot go. Held on to there by Rossman as that one knuckled its way in on the goaltender. A nice rush there by Austin Werner. 4.5 left to go here in the second stanza. 2-1, the Seahawks leading it. 2 goals by number 66, Nolan Pagano. Here today. 1 in the first period and 1 in the second period to prove the 1 in the first period was no fluke. All right, leaning in now is Orlando. Orlando wins the draw. He holds on to it. On the forehand, doesn't get out. Kept in at the blue line, letting the wrist shot go there was Tierney. A nice stop there by Rossman. 4:25 left to go here. That's the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone, leaning in to take it there. Zymiak. Tierney trying to get it off the boards. Hops over a stick. Went back to recover. Tierney couldn't sidestep the check there, and it's kicked out to center ice and sent back in by Yale. It's automatic offsides. In youth hockey, there is no delayed offside. So rather than playing hockey right now, we're watching the ref chase the puck in the corner. And the reason USA Hockey gives, ladies and gentlemen, is that way kids get more whistles and more line changes and more opportunity to get out there. My answer to that is just make the period 2 minutes longer. Let the kids actually play more hockey with less whistles, where they're actually playing hockey. What do I know? Every time I shake my head. Here's Karen now. Karen with the puck. Karen sending it up ahead. That's knocked down by Tierney. Tierney ends up with it back on his stick. Rolling puck now. And on it quickly there is Forrest. Forrest sending it in. Zymiak down the left wing. Taken out there by Halko. Bodies collide there as Halko got together with Zymiak. Zymiak yet again mixing it up with people out there. He's been on the receiving end and on the giving end of a couple hits. He skated by there. Gave Rossman a little punch to waffle. Here comes Warren now. Warren trying to navigate the waters. Warren down the one knee. Warren does everything he can to stay on sides. And the stick still kept the puck in. You got to like the effort there by Warren. That's sent back up now. Chance for the Seahawks. They were behind the D there for a moment, but they didn't have any momentum. 3:16 left to go here in the second stanza because Stone Cold said so. Tierney straight ahead. Wins the puck. Here's Tierney now. At the dot. Pulls the trigger. That just misses. He hit the post. Oh, Tierney rang the dinner bell, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? And sent ahead now. Here's Kelly. Kelly puts the brakes on, setting it back up. Camp lets it run for Halko. Halko couldn't get it out as Werner kept the puck in. Werner lets the shot go. That one is gobbled up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving by Rossman. As October is tomorrow, that means that we're only a month away from Thanksgiving month, starting tomorrow. That pleases the broadcaster. I love Thanksgiving. You give thanks, you eat a lot of food, you watch football. Doesn't get any better. Thanksgiving is my favorite. I love Christmas. Don't get me wrong. I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is just so much fun. Back the other way now, Harrell. Harrell wheeling and dealing. Harrell with speed. Harrell over the dot. Harrell pulling the trigger off the glove. Where is it? It's on top of the net, ladies and gentlemen, lodged right next to the water bottle. As the netminder, Bobby, got just enough of it. A big stop there by the netminder, Graham Bobby. As Harrell was wheeling and dealing his way in, let the wrist shot go. Bobby with the glove save. And it landed right on top of the net. I wasn't sure where it was. As Pagano looking to push it forward. Pagano's got 2 today, looking for the hat trick. If you get a hat trick, ladies and gentlemen, you get to name what flavored ice cream you want to get on the way home. And here comes Dempsey now getting the Jets going. Dempsey down the right wing. Dempsey with speed, avoids the check. Still with it. Dempsey cutting to the middle. Dempsey still with it. Now Pagano gives chase. Pagano had Brewer cutting to the cooker. Harrell arriving late. Harrell all alone in front. Back to the blue line. Dempsey couldn't keep it in. Hands up on the stick of Rossman. Rossman leaves it there for Kelly. Rossman telling Kelly, don't pass it. I'd like an assist. Kelly's saying, I can't help you out there, big guy, as she sends it up. Sent back in with 1.5 minutes left to go here. In the second stanza, 2-1, the Seahawks leading it. Dempsey picking up the puck. Dempsey lost the handle on it for a moment. Dangerously came out in front. Pagano there. And he chips it up ahead. Down the left wing now, Brewer. Brewer's got Harrell with him. Brewer with the drop pass for Harrell. Harrell's got Pagano. Look at the passing as Pagano walks right in. Big save. The rebound is cleared out of harm's way. Oh, you got to like the chemistry between Brewer, Harrell, and Pagano. Beautiful passing. A beautiful pass by Brewer yet again. This time comes over for Pagano. For Harrell on the backhand. Slid off his stick. And now is Tracy at the blue line. Tracy tried to send it down low. Yale trying to come away with it. They chip it out the center, and Tracy retreats. Tracy on it there. Seahawks do a nice job to get back on sides. Poke checked away and sent out to center ice there by Patrick Kelly. Trying to put the brakes on there with Brewer. Beautiful passing between Brewer, Harrell, and Pagano moments ago. And sent all the way down. Dempsey with 30 seconds left to go. Dempsey cuts in front of the goaltender. Dempsey gets the Jets going. He's at the end of a shift. He's running on fumes. He's like Cougar waiting for Maverick to come help him out. Dempsey saying, I got this, Maverick. Let's the shot go. Big save. Ferry the rebound. And another nice stop there by Bobby. 20 seconds left to go. In the corner it goes now. Bouncing puck. On it there is Yale trying to get it out. 10 seconds left to go. Dempsey tracking it down. Couldn't keep it in. He's really on fumes now, is Declan. Sent back in, and that's going to do it for the second stanza. As the buzzer sounds, the second period comes to a close. Ladies and gentlemen, your score at the end of 2. Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 2 and the Yale Bulldogs 1. We'll be right back at the start of the third period. Right here, don't you dare go anywhere. A real good one before our very eyes and ears here.
You look tired over there today. I texted you, I go, your camera woman looks tired today.
Oh my God.
So you're
She's not 100%. No, she was a big time decision.
oh,
What's up, bro?
I watched that, I think that's a 2 o'clock, 2:20 game or something like that.
Oh, God. Which one is he tonight?
The early game. You guys up for something game?
Okay, I'll be here for the second one. Sorry.
That's all right.
That was a big win.
Last week with Skeleton Crew.
Yeah, they
So that
played well.
neon needle from Ryan. You got to tell you shit.
No.
Coach threw the kid out. Their own coach threw the kid out.
No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The third and final stanza are about ready to get underway here. From the Rose Garden, brought to us by our friends at Certified Auto Repair. We'll get back to Certified in just a moment, as the action dictates that we can't. Here's Tierney letting the shot go. That was high on the glove side. Ferry chases it down. Bouncing puck now. Trying to come away with it there was Camp. Camp knocks it down. He recovers in his own zone. Camp behind his net. Looking. Tried to get it out. Tierney knocked it down. Chance in front now. Matias lets the shot go. Goes wide of the goalkeeper. In the corner it goes now. 14 and a half minutes left to go. The third period just nicely underway. Seahawks leading this one 2-1. Chipped ahead. Ferry trying to fight through the check there. Couldn't get to it. As it bounces out at center ice for Barrett. Barrett lost the handle on it, sending it up ahead. That's knocked down. Camp. That went offside, Mott. And on it there is Ferry. Ferry turning quickly. Ferry. Nice move at center ice. Ferry staying with it. Ferry kicks it ahead while he was on the ground. Walking in is Hollis. Hollis to the backhand. He scores. Liam Hollis buries the biscuit from one of the nicest assists you will ever see, ladies and gentlemen. Ferry got knocked down and on his way back up, kicked the puck to Hollis in one motion. Oh, my goodness. You want to talk about an athletic move there, ladies and gentlemen. Ferry got knocked down and in one motion kicked it ahead to Hollis. What a pass by Ferry. And Hollis knew just what to do with it. He buries the biscuit. And the Seahawks extend the lead now. 3-1 is your score. That was an incredible play by Ferry. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Nothing short of brilliant. Onside is the call as Camp steps over the blue line. Bouncing puck knocked down by Allen. Man, have the athletic ability and the wherewithal and the ability to process that much information that quickly. Ferry, from the ground in one motion, kicked that puck. I can't wait to go back and watch that one. There comes Yale now. Down the left wing, Seahawks. Seahawks with the cross-ice pass. That's knocked down by Warren. Warren down the right wing. Warren lost the handle on it. Comes back out to center ice. Pagano waiting for it and sent back in. Onsides is the call. Yale trying to come away with it. That bounces out to center. Pilney knocked it down. Seahawks on it. Seahawks hounded by Karen. Nice job by Karen to get back and break it up. Seahawks found it. Seahawks cuts inside, lets the shot go. Rossman the save. It's behind him. Rossman doing a splits. Camp pulls it out of harm's way. It's kept in. Rossman down. Makes the save, and the Seahawks get it out of harm's way. Oh, Camp just got it out of there on the backhanded paw there, the no-look paw. Got it out of harm's way as Rossman made the save and then was forced to flounder. As an art and science to floundering as a goaltender, ladies and gentlemen. You can ask one of my best friends in the world. He'll tell you I was an excellent flounderer. Back in the day, as the whistle sounds, Rossman holds the fort. Little help from Camp and the rest of the group. Got to get help from your friends, as the great Joe Cocker once said. We're John Belushi. All right, 12:27 left to go. Here in the affair. 3-1, the Seahawks leading it. Goal moments ago by Hollis. Here comes Pagano. Couldn't find it in the skates, and back the other way now, Werner. Werner through the neutral zone, hounded by Harrell. Werner to the outside, lets the shot go. That went off the foot of Kelly. Werner finds it, got it back out in front, had a man lurking there. Couldn't connect. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That doesn't get through as Kelly moves it along for Brewer. Brewer hounded there by Matias. Matias in on the forecheck. 12 minutes to go in the affair. Brewer down the left wing. Good back-checking effort there by number 3 in blue as he got on his horse, but it comes to Brewer yet again. Well, the harder you work, the more the puck seems to come to you. Speaking of which, here's hard work. Matias over the blue line. Got to it, tracks it down, sending it back behind the net. Chasing it there is Halko. Halko on it. Halko coming out from his own end now. Halko lugging it through center ice, tries to fight through Kelly. Kelly did a nice job getting in the way there as Werner knocked him down. Back the other way now, Kelly. Kelly over the blue line lets the shot go. Rossman got handcuffed there. He was screamed. And there'll be no further play. 11:20 left to go. Here in the affair, 3-1. The Seahawks leading it. Wholesale changes now for both teams. So 5 fresh dogs, 5 fresh birds on the ice. Tierney and Allen out there. Riel. Glance out there. Alco Ferry. Tracy on D. Yes, it is. Cleared and out to center it comes. Here comes Ferry. Ferry over the blue line. Ferry to the outside, forced wide. Keeps the legs churning, no, protecting the puck. Ferry trying to get it down low. Here's Ferry, tough angle shot. Big stop there by the netminder, Bobby. And there'll be no further play. 11:04 left to go here in the third stanza. The netminder getting a couple of hugs there from a couple of his teammates. As the faceoff is deep in the Yale zone. Hollis won the draw, but Yale coming away with it. Trying to come out to center with it, they do. Away to center ice, it goes knocked down. Sent back in by Halko. Behind the net, Glantz giving chase. Glantz on it first in the corner. Glantz moving it ahead. Yale with the puck there. Ferry on it. Ferry tried to get it down low. Glantz got it to Ferry. Ferry, good puck movement in front for Hollis. Couldn't come away with it. Here's Glantz. Glantz lost the handle on it. 10:30 to go. Hollis in on the forecheck. Met there by Allen. Ferry over. Ferry turning. Ferry keeping the legs working. Ferry's got a man in front. Glantz couldn't get it there as Tierney comes away with it. Tierney pushes it out to center and back the other way now. There's Matthews. Matthews lost the handle on it. Tierney against Ferry. Kept in at the blue line by Yale. They keep it in. 10-10 left to go here in the affair. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Behind the net now, rounding the net like Bobby Orr is Kelly Tracy. Tracy lost the handle on it. Ferry came back to help out. Bouncing puck on it now is Matthews. To the corner it goes now. Tierney looking to pull the trigger. That ends up behind the net. Smart play there on the forehand. Up ahead for Ferry. Ferry chipping it up ahead. Ferry trying to get around the defenseman. He does. Ferry's got help. He's got Glantz. Cutting to the cooker. Ferry still with it. Pulls the trigger as he's caught from behind at the last moment. What a nice defensive play there. Well, that was Roost who got back up to get a piece of Ferry as he was shooting the puck. A little bit of pushing and shoving in the corner here. Let's see with the ref hands out. A couple of players went at each other, so we'll see if it's going to be coincidental minors or a power play or... Looks like he's got one of the Yale players headed over to the sin bin there. That's number 96, Michael Barrett. Excuse me. Let's see if any Seahawks are headed to the sin bin. Doesn't look like it. Well, a power play now for Southeastern Connecticut. And they've got a 3-1 lead, looking to extend it here with 9.5 left to go in the affair. A big power play for the Seahawks, a big penalty kill for the Bulldogs, depending upon your perspective and point of view at home. As the faceoff is won and sent back to the blue line on the backhand, golfing it in. Here's a chance now down low. Orlando got it to Warren. Warren's got a man in front. That was Karen. He tried to get it there. Karen tracks it down. Karen got it down to Orlando. Orlando lost it in his feet. Back the other way now, Seahawks. Seahawks down the left wing. Seahawks got it up, but Pilney did a nice job there taking it away, clogging up the works. They're digging, they're mucking right by the garbage pail. And there's Karen. Karen hounded from behind. Karen's still with it. Karen letting the shot go off the bin side of the post. The rebound gets pushed wide. Oh, my goodness. That went off the inside of the post. I thought for sure it was going to careem around into the net. But it came right back out and sent all the way down. Wide of the goaltender, Rossman, and there'll be no further play. This breaking the action brought to us by our friends at Certified Auto Repair. Certified Auto Repair, Columbia, Connecticut. Servicing all vehicles, makes and models, foreign or domestic. If there's routine maintenance or emergency situation, the boys at Certified have got you covered. They make a plan. They're like chess players out there. They're like Ferry. 3, 4, 5 moves ahead to prioritize your automotive needs. Keep your family safe and get you back on the road. They're open Mondays through Saturdays. So give Certified a call at 860-228-3612. Our friends at Certified Auto Repair. They're honest. They do a great job and get your car fixed up and get you right back on the road. You want your mechanics to know what they're doing and be honest. Both are very big priorities. Certified meets those criteria. They check all the boxes. Or as Declan would like to say, all of the above. Along the boards now, trying to get the puck out. Track down. Nice little pass to the blue line there by Pagano, leaving it for Dempsey. Dempsey sidesteps the rush, lets the shot go. Oh, nice little pass there by Pagano to Dempsey. I'm telling you, there's a lot of chemistry developing between this team. You can see it starting to gel. They're doing something at practice. Here's Dempsey now with it. Something you can't find in a textbook, I'll tell you that. Chipped ahead. Brewer giving chase. It's going to slow down in the snow. Brewer on it. Brewer to the backhand. He scores! Gabriel Brewer got on his horse, got to the puck as the snow slowed it down, went to the backhand, slid it past the netminder, and the Seahawks extend the lead. 4-1 is the score. No, you got to like the hard work of that young lad all day long, and he gets rewarded for it there with a hard-working goal. As Brewer, his eyes lit up when he saw that puck. He went and got it, buried the biscuit. With 7:38 left to go. I thought there was 7:38 left to go a while ago. Or maybe I'm just seeing things or thinking things. Maybe it was 8:38. Who knows? All right, Yale with the puck now. Trying to get in front. Poke checked away by Halko. Back to the blue line it goes, pulling the trigger. That's kicked aside. The rebound comes loose. All right, quickly there's Halko. Getting to it is Ferry. Ferry trying to chip it to himself. Lost the handle on it. Nice defensive play there by Werner at the blue line to thwart Ferry's effort. Well, 4-1 now. It's 7:10 left to go here. In the affair, Ferry down the left wing. He's got help. Ferry over the blue line. Ferry putting the brakes on. Ferry tried to slide it down low. Nice job to get back and break it up by Yale as they send it away to center. Burlingame who broke it up. Sent ahead to Glance. Glance lost the handle on it. Ferry poking at it. And here's Hollis now giving chase. On it is Tierney. Tierney back to the goaltender, Bobby. Bobby covers up, and there'll be no further play. 6:39 left to go. It's meat stick time. 6:39 left to go in the affair. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. 4-1, the Seahawks leading it. Rossman getting his groove on down in the crease there. Should be mandatory at every hockey game that there's a DJ. Every team, first assignment they should hand out. Who's in charge of the music, either every week or all season? It changes the whole atmosphere. Here's a chance in front now, turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Arms in the air from some of the players. A big stop by Bobby as he was down on his back and made the save, the first save and the rebound. That's the other way now, Sias. Sias down the right wing. Sias protecting the puck. Sias trying to cut back in. Sias pulls the trigger. Rossman got just enough of it. Off the forearm. 6:05 to go now. Seahawks leading this one 4-1. Trouble coming out of their own zone, though. That's knocked down by Tierney. Tierney follows up. Tierney lost the handle on it. Hooking is the call. I think it's going to go against the Seahawks. As Halko got his stick right in the thorax there. Tierney rubbing his intercostal space there. He fought through the hook, and the stick went flying, so hooking is the call. Right, under 6 minutes left to go. Here in the third and final period. So a power play for Yale. They're going to climb back into it. This is their opportunity. I think Yale may have called a timeout. No timeout called by the Yale Bulldogs. Well, this timeout gives us a chance to go over today's itinerary. We got another game coming up right after this. It's a Bantam game. As our Seahawks play host to, I think, the Hamden Dragons, perhaps? I don't remember. I think it might be the Dragons coming up next. I think they're playing the other Bantams today. Don't quote me on that. I could be totally wrong. The Dragons might not be within 50 miles of here. I'm not quite sure. They're playing the other team, I can tell you that. So maybe we shouldn't go over the itinerary during the break. Since I know there's another game. And I know it's Bantam. I know it's our Bantams. They're hosting. They'll be wearing white. Not sure if it's the A or B.
No, okay.
It's A? Oh.
All the jumpsuits are
Oh, that's right. Right. So it is A. So they're playing, though they're not playing Hamden then. Maybe West Haven? Could be the Blue Devils. I think it's West Haven. Perhaps. There's a good chance. They're one of the teams that we do play from time to time, so I have a chance of being right. All right. Well, that's your breakdown of today's itinerary, ladies and gentlemen. Brought to you by, I don't think anybody wants to sponsor that. All right, under 6 minutes left to go here. Power play. for Yale. They use their timeout to discuss it. They know they got to score a power play goal here if they're going to climb back into this one. No point in going to the parking lot with a timeout in your pocket, I always say. So I never criticize a coach for calling a timeout. Sometimes I'll criticize a coach for not calling a timeout. I never like to call a timeout, though, if I have the lead. Unless my best defensemen and best defensive forwards are out of breath, then I would consider it. But if we're winning 3-2 and the other team's got their goalie pulled, I never like to call a timeout. Why give their forwards a chance to catch their breath? Besides, what am I going to tell the team? Don't let up a goal? Quick shot by Tierney that just missed. I think they know that. At least I like to think they know that at that point. There's Tracy now behind the net. So yeah, if I had the lead, I really would use it. Here's Pagano now. Pagano down the right wing. Pagano, cross-ice pass. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold for Brewer. Brewer's got a goal. Pagano's got 2. These guys have been clicking all day long. The whole team's been clicking, in my opinion, here for the Seahawks. Fantastic passing today as Pagano gives chase. Pagano against Seahawks. Seahawks, good long stick there, but Pagano stays with it. Pagano looking for the hat trick. Takes a big hit in the corner as he's wiped out. Dempsey winding, shooting. Didn't get a lot on that one as it rolled on him at the last second. Here's Tierney now. Tierney against Dempsey. Tierney cutting back to the inside. Brewer came over to break it up. Brewer digging and mucking along the boards. Brewer sends his man flying. Now Brewer goes down. Chopping at it there was Allen. Tierney coming over to help out. Finally, it comes loose for Dempsey. Dempsey down the left wing. Dempsey sidesteps the check. Dempsey on the backhand. Got it off the side of the net. Bobby lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Here comes Allen. Allen down the left wing. Allen around Pagano. Allen met there by Brewer. Brewer got a chunk of him. Allen still with it, though. Allen got the puck in, and checking, I think, is the call. I think it's going to be on Brewer. I didn't see the Seahawks touch the puck, but either way, yep, it's going to be checking against Brewer. Brewer did come back and get a chunk of him, so can't argue with that call. And nor can I argue with the play by Brewer. You know, don't worry about it, buddy. Next year you'll be in Bantams, and that's a good legal play. So keep hitting. Let the refs call it. That's what I always say. It's only a minute and a half anyway. Well, some people frown upon that sort of thing. And they used to be able to check in Pee-wees, but I did away with that, much to my chagrin. On it now, quickly. Down the left wing, letting the shot go. Deflected in front. Rossman with the save. And Pilney got it out of there. A nice save and a nice play by Pilney. Behind the net now, Seahawks trying to get it out in front. Ferry thwarted that effort. And trying to get it there and picked up now by Zymot. Zymot lost the handle on it. He's in the corner and digging there. Seahawks. Seahawks lost the handle. A minute left to go on the man advantage. 3:50 to go in the game. Ferry jostles it loose. Ferry worked over by Tierney. Tierney walks off the boards. Ferry on the back check. Got a piece of it. Tierney turning. Tierney lets the shot go. Big stop by Rossman. Along the boards now, Hollis. Hollis chipping it up to himself shorthanded. Hollis hounded there by a couple of Bulldogs. Hollis walked into the dog pound there. And Yale got back to break it out, sending it down. The goaltender's pulled, so they've got the extra skater. Going for the 6-on-4. I like it. It's not going to work out, though, as Ferry gets to the puck, buries the biscuit, and scores! Into the empty net, shorthanded. Ferry makes it 5-1 with 3:17 left to go. I got to tell you, though, with the power play, I like the aggressive move by the coaching staff. You pull the goalie, yeah, you lose 5-1. You know, what's the difference? 5-1, 4-1. Might as well go for it. You know, you didn't come down here, to tie or lose. So short-handed goal there by Ferry. He buries the biscuit. You got to go for it. I don't want to teach the children to be afraid to make a mistake. Well, I applaud the coaching staff. It didn't work out. Not every chance you take in life is going to work out. But I like it. Might as well try. Teaches the boys and girls, too. Don't give up, no matter what. We might not win the game today, but it won't be for a lack of effort or a lack of trying. A nice play by Ferry, though, to bury the biscuit. If Pilney steals the puck. Pilney's having a real solid game at the blue line today. He really is looking good. Rounding out to be a good, strong, stay-at-home defenseman. Down the right wing now, Werner. Werner sidestepping Camp. Camp did a nice job to recover and take the puck. 2.5 left to go. Here's Barrett now. Barrett pulls the trigger. That one went off the noggin of Camp. Camp shakes it off quickly right back up. Good to see. And quickly now, down the left wing with speed. Protecting the puck. walking in, letting the shot go. Bobby with the waffle save as Harrell made the stop there. Harrell made the rush there. Excuse me. Was that Halco? Oh, it was Gonzalez. It was Orlando, excuse me. Here's Warren now. Warren chipping it up ahead. I apologize. It was Orlando on the rush. Nice rush. Karen in on the forecheck. Jeffries had a good game, too. I think the entire Seahawks organization, I think that's by far the best game of the year, team-wise. Back-checking, passing. All around, goaltending's been solid, but that's expected. Sent all the way out. Rossman's been solid for years now. You always expect your goaltender to give you a good game. And if you don't, you got to pick him up. Way more often than not, they get a good one from Calvin. They got another one here today. Alco digging and mucking. Karen over to help out. Brewer takes a hit, but keeps going. Brewer pushing it up ahead. Brewer getting to it. Brewer lets the shot go. He scores! What an effort by Gabriel Brewer as he pinballed around and kept going. Got to it with one hand and shoveled it past the goaltender. He buries the biscuit there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is one hard-working, blue-collar, lunch pail, punch-the-clock type of goal there by Gabriel Brewer. He got knocked around a couple of times and just kept going, then reached for it. Got it past the goaltender. Brewer with his second of the day. Sent all the way down. Bobby out to play it. Bobby lets it run. And icing is the call there as it crosses across the goal line. Well, the Seahawks are going to protect home ice here today with just over a minute left to play. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game here today. Good job by the Seahawks. Like I said, a real nice team effort here. Coaching staff has got to be pleased with a lot of things that they've seen. Also, the coach will tell you there's things we got to work on. I'm seeing a tremendous amount of improvement here by this Seahawks squad. Brewer over the blue line. Brewer going north and south. Brewer doesn't go left to right very much. Brewer pushes it ahead and says, I'm going this way. Stop me if you can. This far, the Bulldogs have had a little bit of trouble with that. Brewer's got two. Pagano's got two. Pagano puts the brakes on. Pagano protecting the puck. Pagano lost the handle on it, trying to get back to it. Here comes Brewer now. Brewer and Pagano on a 2-on-1. Brewer, soft pass over. Pagano pulls the trigger. And a big stop there by Bobby as there'll be no further play. Again, we see Brewer with that soft saucer backhand pass. And he's becoming known for, ladies and gentlemen. We might just call that pass the Brewer going from now on. They call that goal the Michigan. A stupid goal that kids do from behind the net when they try to put the puck on their stick and wrap. I hate that goal. I hate that effort. All you got to do is swing your stick at the guy's eyes. I'm not saying hit him in the face with your stick, but if you're a goalie, just swing it at his eyes. He'll flinch. The puck will fall right off. See goalies watching guys do it. Here's Tierney now down the right wing. Tierney putting the brakes on, tried to get it with Ferry. Stayed with him and dislodged the puck. Ferry behind the net dangerously came right out in front, right through the legs of Rossman. As the Seahawks come back the other way now, Pilney. Pilney down the left wing. Pilney hounded. Pilney pulls the trigger. That went off the waffle. Into the corner with 10 seconds left. Chance in front for Glantz. Left it for Pilney. Now Glantz finds it. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. As the boys head over to their netminder, Rossman. A nice team victory here for the Seahawks today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in and your certified auto repair top dog of the affair, ladies and gentlemen. This was a tough choice today. There were a lot of boys I had in mind. It's going to go to number 89, Mr. Gabriel Brewer. A couple of goals today and just the effort to back-checking led the way all along. Number 89, Gabriel Brewer. There you see him. So a great job by the Seahawks, a great job by you at home, a great job by the camera lady, a great job by the Yale Bulldogs. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. For my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. Your final once again from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut here today. The Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 6, the Yale Bulldogs 1. Coming up next, well, a bantam battle between our Seahawks and whoever felt like showing up as we discussed. Thank you so much for tuning in. 6-1 is the final. Stay tuned. Another Seahawks game coming up next in just a few moments. Good job by the boys and girls out there today.